Kingdom, but it's not very good. Water actually looks very clean. Well, now it looks a little bit dirty. Why is the water blinding? This is cloud water. What's this Swedish clip? Why on mod? Well, it's just I was feeling so ill yesterday. There's so much carbonated poop water out there, and I saw this clip and I think that's Swedish calling me on stream. Just kind of, I finally got what they meant in Star Wars when Padme was dying of a broken heart. How many kingdoms do you know? Three. Really? Yeah. Yeah. I want to get Dory, which is right there. Well, 5. The traveling. I have been doing a little bit of traveling.
Oh, Mason, it's working wonderful. Good. Thanks.
So just getting so many. I don't know. There's a couple of kingdoms I'm starting to feel like that.
I will say you probably have.
All right. I hope everyone's doing well today. And sorry it took me so long. My MacBook has been acting up, and I read all your comments. And Bobby, welcome back. Anyhow, I'm really relieved to hear that the power is working again. It must be quite a bit of snowstorm for lasting that long, and Lauren as well. I definitely drink some water. Darren, you're doing your best. Hey, Brownie. But that's what I'm gonna do. And also, for all of you that's seen that video, I feel awful for the father and his daughter. He's the one that lives right next door to them, right? Because I know I could tell he's not American. And I don't think he just says I don't want to be involved. I'm sure he didn't mean any harm, right? I could tell he's not American. So maybe that's why I'm a little more laid back, because I'm glad he can understand me though. I don't know what language he speaks. I know I'll see him wearing Marvel outfits because he likes Spider-Man. So he has a daughter. And yeah, he just says, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to. Well, at least from my memory when that incident happened, he basically did say, I don't want to be involved. He didn't say it, compared to Jessica down there, right? It's the new term for Karens, right? She's a New Yorker, by the way. I thought I could just share some info, because the reason why I got a little bit hesitant is because, she could use this against me because it's a harassment, since even though all of you know where we live, right? I don't want anyone to do anything. But let's just say, I guess that's not bad, right? Shaming her, because I did feel threatened. I'm not sure. At least that's how I feel. Because if she sees this online and then her family members would see this and, we're going to sue you, we had to call the police on you. Well, Bobby, Blake, we did. And I just don't know what her problem is, because I know I demand to, because I asked that party, he asked for help, and he just says, what's your office? I understand, because he was going with his daughter. I know I could just tell. And I guess that's why. So that's reasonable, right? I feel awful. I do. So I don't know why I asked when they were going somewhere. That was embarrassing. But it's not like I would see him talking to maybe he talked to my mother once, but I don't know. I just hope I did any type of embarrassment. But I'll just have to write down our apartment number, and if anyone wants to say hi or bring like a little gift, that'd be great. Also, my brother told me that somewhere in our neighborhood, someone gave us oat milk cookies, which one of my pups somewhere ate part of it. Luckily, it's not chocolate. And I think whoever it is, so at least there's some decent neighbors out here. Not including Paris. Seriously? Okay, I'm thinking, do we have to start over again? But besides that, I definitely need to drink some water. Sorry, I had to focus on myself first, right? And then I'll talk about issues, because You know how I am. I off topic, right? And this is important. That's why I've been losing some sleep, and I was having some future prediction. If I become a celebrity, I want to talk to her in person. Why you had that attitude and that you had to act like your age, because again, for me, that was way too far. Also, my mother just got back from work. Also, I need to tell all of you what has happened because I told Dumbo, but I want to keep it a secret between me and him. I don't know if I want to tell all of you yet. I don't know. Because another thing is, a lot of you keep leaving. Well, okay, like when I'm including Bobby and Phillips, if you have work and then the weather. But when we got like Stevie, Green, just to name two examples, they haven't been here, right? So I always wonder why so many of you keep just leaving. That's why I don't want to share everything at once because even if I come into some more videos, some of you don't. I'm sorry, I gotta be honest. Some of you don't return after a couple of days. I keep seeing a pattern. I need to speak up about it because we're not gonna have the channel being heard if this keeps up. Yeah, I don't know why that keeps happening all of a sudden. Oh, well, hi, Green. What a coincidence. Sorry, my throat's killing me. Well, welcome back. Oh, I would love to read it, Durain. Yes. And I do, Mia. I'm glad. Maybe I need to stop reading everything online that tells me because Grog says that, oh, it could be a liability because it's harassment. First off, I do not know her name. I like her last. Two, I was hoping that video would go viral so that would make her really guilty. And three, she does. She is a New Yorker. She has the Steelers van. Who was that? Oh, it's just the man that I think I could show you very quick what he looks like. The one that doesn't want to be involved, right? So that's the guy, right? That doesn't want to be involved with all of them. Is that has an awesome, he's gonna Superman on a t-shirt. I love your Superman t-shirt. Hello, love your t-shirt. You're in DC, right? DC, nice. Oh, I get to speak to him. I get to speak to him. Yeah, he's not American. He is not, and my phone died. He's wearing a Superman T-shirt. If he's out again, I'll show all of you. All of you heard that, right? So I'm sorry. I needed that. I needed that. So excuse me. He's not American. I could tell he is not American. I don't know if he's Slavic. I can kind of tell. I can. I'm telling all of you, I'm a xenophile. It sucks. The phone died. Oh yeah. By the way, my phone got repaired. I'll share about that later. I should have done the other one. No, wish I got it on camera, but it died on me. Crap. I should have used my mother's phone. Shit, the phone died. Oh, well, all of you remembered. Yeah, I got repaired, Sherman. Yeah, all of you remember what he looked like when the neighbor, right? Because you probably accidentally seen him and his daughter. Again, we're paying notice to her. All of you know what he looks like, right? I'm sorry. He wears such awesome. I don't get it. My phone died, but it's at 60%. I hope the recording still went through. Yeah, I guess the phone is still defective. Ugh, I guess I do need to get a new one. I wish I could show all of you what he looks like. Oh, boring. Someone's really. It's Lindsay Ho. Of course it is. Why are you doing that? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, sure. Hi, Clay. Yeah, they're just trolling. We don't. And by the way, anyone know what's a mugshot? I should have mine. I should have mine. Hey, by the way, whoever did that, I hope you have my mugshot so I can share it. I was hoping to share it, by the way. Damn it. Oh, you got such a cool outfit. You know, you ignore that. But wait, all of you know what? Okay, first off, all of you know what the man looks like, right? Wait, I want to know. All of you know. Okay, Marcus, I could tell about later. It's not a porn. I'm sorry. This is so important to me. All of you know what he looked like, right? We're not talking about the Jessica, of course. We're talking about next door. And but I don't think you were here when that happened because I shared it. I did share the video, right? All the way through. If not, it's fine. I wish. Oh. Well, all of you heard me telling him I love his good drink. Good. Yeah, that was him. Sorry, I had to. Good. Garnet, you remembered? Yes, that was him that I was talking to, right? Yeah, he just yeah, I could tell he does speak English well. I don't know what I think that's what I like about foreigners because even if you say something embarrassing, they don't understand it, which I like for some odd reason. You know, if I was going to another country, I say something stupid, right? By accident. Or something silly. They don't mind. That's let's take yourself my phone to charge or turn on. You know, it's like that. Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. Because the thing is, the phone I did turn off the phone right before I was asking him, right? So, excuse me, but yeah, that's him. It's so cool. Because yesterday he was wearing a Spider-Man T-shirt, right? And then now today he's wearing Superman. So if I ever see him, I'll take another picture. I'm sorry, he's really sweet. He is. I never talked to anything, but I think my mother maybe talked to him once. So yeah. Other than that, I'm sorry. I thought this would ease the topic, so at least that's good. So yeah, I'm surprised he has to be Slavic. I don't know why. I could kind of tell because he loves DC and Marvel. I hope all of you heard that. You like foreigners stated? Yeah, we try our best to be. Same, for Brazilians, right? This sucks because yeah, the video that I went through. Oh, why did they do this to me? I should have used my mother's phone. Oh, sorry. Wait, let me show you the weather break quick. Nice and sunny. Also, that's supposed to be his card, right? So, the man, the father that has the DC and Superman outfit. It sucks that I used my phone instead of my mother's phone. That was my mistake. All right. Well, here's the weather right now. Darn it! I don't know why, because it felt good to sing something, to the neighbor, of course. I'm sorry. It did this did kind of ease the topic a bit, but yeah, this is the car that he drives, right? Right next to that hideous Steelers. No offense, So because that's the car that she drives. I hope it's not considered doxing or anything, because again, I don't not know her name and I don't care. Plus, even if I do, I'm not going to give it out anyway. Just to be at least respectful on my end. That's it. Plus, you know what? I don't want to think about her name anyway, because yeah. I'm sorry, because you just do not talk like that. You don't. Like I have her freeze on my TikTok, but that's about it. Like you could barely see her when I was, about when we were walking. Well, me walking to the living room a lot. Well, in the kitchen. Well, at least I thought it was Chris, but I didn't know. Sorry, everyone. I give all my autism and my OCD. Well, thank you, Green. That means a lot. Yeah, he's home. He's in the room resting. And hola, Gabriel. Yeah, it was wholesome. Yeah, I'm glad you think so. Okay, so everyone, I know this is the fake. Don't worry about it. That is my mugshot. Well, thank you. I'm glad you did that. And by the way, no, I did not drop the soap. Plus, I never took a shower in there. And you're just strong at this point. I don't get it. So, oh yeah, Dumbo. Should we tell everyone? And little one, Slavic. It basically means like an ethnic group of someone that's like white and they're Eastern European. So I gotta put my beanie on. I look horrible. It's like let's just say if someone is from Serbia, Bosnia, Albania, they're Slavic. It's an ethnic group of people. Like they're white, but they're not American, right? If that actually makes sense. Also, I know I shouldn't wear this color because it's a bad luck color. Also, I don't want to wear beanies. Yeah, Amelia, tell me about it. It's at least like I want to watch it. So thank you. I was hoping that my mugshot thing. So everyone don't freak out. But here, I'll type it in. I did want to share this on, well, I did share them on TikTok on a on a another account because he did give me permission to use his phone yesterday. So basically all day. Yeah. Oh boy. If all you want to type in an emoji on your reaction, go ahead and type it. I'll explain, okay? Lisa, it's a long story. And by the way, I'm glad that they got my mugshot. That's good. And yes, I was smiling because I know that I didn't do anything horrible. And I thought that would just have the officers at least be more polite. You know, they didn't. Because I know they're doing their job, but hey, at least I'm not acting like a bully. And I've been through a lot of my life, so I'm used to it. Jared, you're confused, aren't you? Alice, yeah, you're speechless, aren't you? And Brownie, to do question marks, is that why you both made up because you were? How did you know, Brownie? How did you know? By the way, while I get some water, all of you could type that in, okay? And I'll just show Sigma Odyssey in the background. Well, Jaden had the exact reaction. Oh, wait, his is a little bit different. His is a little bit more open mouth.
I think he went wooded and he got uproot, and that made it so that he could just get everything. I thought the Skybox was post-blizzard snow or whatever. It might be post-blizzard snow. I don't know why the story is being weird like this, but we'll just roll with it. Should you interrogate him? So, where'd you head after?
Oh, I'm supposed to freeze up my outer water, though. Oops. That's fine. I got plenty of ice in here. Brenda, you're like, I'm not sure how to explain it. I guess it does another way to say confused, right? And Marcus said, and then Bobby, yeah, yeah, that's your reaction. I could see all the question marks there. I want to make sure that most of you are able to type it in because I know it takes forever. I need to cut my hair. It takes forever for all of you to. I don't like how my hair looks. Hold on. I need to cut my hair. It looks awful. To comment? Okay, I got the scissors. So I make another ball of hair. All right, well, Sherman is the The least surprising. Oh, Bethany, hon, that's okay. You don't have to worry about it. You can just you could heck. If any of your emojis don't go through, just type a word. Type shocked, devastated, um, curious, upset. Confused, Francis? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, heck, especially what you share with us, how you met some officers that you want to. Oh my god, to take to court with, right? Upset, Scott, and you're it's your first day here too. Well, you were here yesterday, but it hasn't been a day yet. So technically, it's our first day here. Oh yeah, no, that's right, Dan, that's right. Uh, it was last night that you're here. Mia, you're shocked. That's my pull up hair there. Well, while all of you type that in, I'll explain, okay? So basically, yeah. See, the reason why I'm not surprised, okay, or upset, I mean, I am, but not, I didn't cry or anything. Normally I would. But the thing is I've been to those alpha mental facilities thrice. I've been handcuffed before, and that's because of my depression. So yeah, because it happened before, because they want to make sure I don't harm myself. Um, that's why I'm used to it. Okay, so think about, I've been to jail 3 more times, but for mental reasons, right? Or innocent mental reasons when no crime is involved. So I know how it's like being in handcuffs. I've been through this so many times. It does get a little bit old over time, but I'm used to it. So and of course I want to share all other stuff or whatever, because this is embarrassing. Yeah, I know, son. I know. You'll see, mijo. You'll see. Pero the thing is that even though I did my best to share, well, again, it's over with, and like me and Chris are doing really well right now. Like I feel really comfortable talking to him, right? And I know I did share where we live or whatever, which I had to at the time. But I want all of you know, whatever has happened, it's over with. And Tom thinks that, oh, someone's gonna bully us. Well, yeah, like I know my name is out in public. I've been sharing it. That's how that wannabe loser that was trolling, they found the info. Like, yeah, because it's public. So literally, I want people to know what I've been going through, for crying out loud. Because they've been here around me for years. Like, come on now. So Bronny, let me explain. Okay, I should have put I went to jail in the title. Oh, okay. I'll share a little bit. Okay, I'm not gonna share everything because it's long. Okay, I'll just share part of it. Yeah, Penelope, sweetie, I'm gonna explain to you and the other adults. Okay, the thing is I live in Arizona. We're kind of strict when it comes to anything domestic. It's a little different here. Okay, so even though it was self-defense and they didn't see the whole video, Chris was, again, we made up. I want everyone to know that. So we're just concentrating on the awful neighbor right now because, well, what she said, it was not appropriate. Well, that's how I feel. Okay, and I just I want her to, like, I want the puppet to be aware that you can't be snapping at people. Yeah, I know you have a bad day, but so do the rest of us. So um the thing is that um the officers wanted to see the video, right? Or I wanted to show them the video or whatever way it is. And by the way, I had the same officer twice. So you know that this is going to end pretty well, even if it didn't, or even if it may not seem like it at first. And I was arrested um an hour before him, and yes, the handcuffs were really tight. Again, I've been in a mental facility. They would also put you in handcuffs. So yes, it would hurt a little bit. Of course, they may maybe loosen up for you, but again, I'm on my best behavior. Even if it hurts, so be it. Okay, if people have to go to war or they get in prison for being gay or for their nationality, especially where Alice is from, yeah, exactly. So, I'll just share one part of that. Right, I do have a mugshot. Yes, I was smiling. I look like I could be, I don't know, from what's a movie like where they're doing on drugs? Um, like I can't think of one. I could be like an American Pie, right? I look drugged out because yeah, I didn't got the opportunity to clean myself, right? That all of you have witnessed. That's why I didn't respond. I'm surprised I didn't put my map book up or anything. I told him I was live streaming. I'm guessing I don't know what happened. I guess my mother. Oh, is damn, that's right. It's probably my brother that closed the map book. I was surprised that the map book. I must have put it on. I wonder what. Unless he closed it first, and I don't know how the map book was on standby. I thought the map book would have turned off because I couldn't have it unplugged without the charger, unless I put on sleep for a bit first. So I still have all my tabs opened, which I don't need to have this menu open, but I like to look back when I want to read any messages from any of you. So that's a plus, especially as I was able to screenshot, like, where's Dion or Justice for Dion? I have all those screenshotted, by the way. I'm going to forget about it because I have so many screenshots, but yeah, it's okay, Green. They're just doing their job. Even Anderson, right? The tall one that I thought was attractive, but um, let's just say I went very far from here because, like, let's just say compared to Dumbo State in Georgia, like they got Clay County, for example, like Alice's baby's name. It's so funny. Like in Dumbo State, you got many small ones, but since we live in Arizona, it's much different here. Our counties are bigger than a lot of small countries, right? And I think it was a far drive one. I think it was not that far that I thought. I think I just know how to drive pretty far, a half hour. Now I'm only going to share one part because I know a lot of you could be upset later on of how I was treated. Okay, don't worry, I didn't get beaten. That never happened. Even though the officers were pretty rude at first, though they act similar to high school bullies in Karate Kid, because there was supposed to be this middle-aged white one that say, "Hey, like, see, keep your hands up, bro," or something. I told him like he just called me Dion, and I know he's an officer, right? Well, you're in jail, deal with it, something. I wasn't crying or anything. I'm thinking, all right, it felt good to at least speak to an officer. I mean, yes, I know that. Again, those are officers that are not a great reputation. There are great officers. I know there is, especially for the. Let's just say I made quite a few friends there, a lot. So it kind of makes it up for it. It's just so funny that the thing is that for the enemies are there for a while, they do get along well with the officers. So that was quite the experience. But basically, when it took me in, they all had to do the handprint. I know they were like a little rough, but since I'm in the spectrum, I thought they might be able to tell, so they could be a little bit easier on me, right? Not to mention my size, that doesn't um give a pass to make to baby me, of course. I did on my handprints, right? And then I smelled like this, right? Because again, I don't want to look back on that I frown like this in a mugshot. No, no. Because one, Dan, you're innocent, and yeah, I know Chris is a victim, right? Even though he did attack me first, but the thing is, we I guess we did give ourselves injuries, but at the same time, it didn't count. So basically, again, Arizona's a little different, right? So I want all of you to know if you were to get out of a fight here, make sure that you get hit first. Okay, unless if it's like a little one or someone that you know, you may be in jail, but don't go hard on them unless they're really hard harming someone, then you can. Okay, that's why we have firearms that are really loose here because of that reason. We are open carry here. As long like if you're being attacked, go ahead and defend yourself. Go ahead. But make sure that you also document it as well. If not, then well, depending on the circumstance, I think you'd be fine. Because I remember watching it's something about Mesa PD, right? It's a YouTube channel, and they had to arrest 2 people, right? Kind of like how me and Chris were, because I think we are the strictest state for domestic violence. Maybe that's why our crime rate is kind of low. Well, okay, I think it is. I know people thinking it's dangerous here. Well, depending on the neighborhood, but the thing is, even Maryville, which is our Detroit of Phoenix, is probably this rich side of Chicago where Mason is from. Yeah, I'm not kidding. So, at least from my experience, that's why barely anything happens on here. Trust me, I go out a lot. Especially man, there's some hot boys in that. Sorry, a lot of them are hot. Anyway, oh my gosh, I had a crush on a few of them. Let's just say, even though the officers were pretty harsh, at least for that building that we had to go to. Well, okay, I was by myself, right? And then I later made conversations, and then we talked. You know, oh my gosh, let's just say I never made so many friends. Oh, my age, okay. And one sitting, I'm not kidding. I was talking to everyone. I was like the popular boy, if you know what I mean. I got along with a lot of the men. Oh, there's so many hot men, and I'm sorry, like, and some of them were pretty hot, an average, which are so hot. And there was one I had a crush on. I know he's straight, because again, they were talking about like flirting with the women. So what? I would say, you know what, she's cute too, or anything. I'm sure for my straight or bi boys, you get it, right? Or pan. There's some gorgeous women in there. Don't worry. I just like to blend in, and I'm open minded. Plus, I like how straight guys like to bring up about, oh, she's hot. It's adorable. I don't know why. And yes, I don't mind talking about women for my straight boys on here. I'm an open book. I'm a spade. What do you right? That's a lefty's friends of everyone. So besides that, I'll show the rest of it tomorrow. Okay, there's a lot. Now, if I remember correctly, I did get arrested on 4. I was sitting in the police van, right? I actually have the paper too. I'll show all of you that. You know what? I'll show you that tomorrow. Okay. Like, I'm preparing to plant all of you for all of this. I should just put like, yeah, Dion went to jail or something. I should have. Oh, Melina, you were drunk last night, huh? No wonder. Well, it's good to hear from you again. Oh, you're okay, literally. And Dion, you need to drink water. Yeah, you do. It's good to hear from you again. Sure, yeah, I had a feeling you're straight. But let's just say that there are some adorable women there, right? And I just feel awful for the women because a lot of them were on drugs. But us boys, though, I'm thinking like for my women out there, okay, just please be careful if you're doing any drugs or if you drink. Okay, please do. Because with the women that I've seen there, no, they were sweet. Okay, you know, I did talk to like maybe a couple of them. By the way, one was 73, and she was a sweetheart. I don't know if she's in the spectrum. I don't know, but she looked like she's 48. She looked young. And I'm thinking, why is a senior citizen of a woman in this jail? And the thing is, she had a DUI, so it makes sense. But I know she wouldn't harm a fly. She was so sweet. And her mother is 90. Gosh, she was adorable though. You know? And not to mention, it was kind of hot, those 2 boys. Well, the one I have a crush on named Michael. That's my age. He's tall. I like how you stretch. Oh, he was so hot though. I had a crush. I was hoping he was gay, but sorry, I inappropriate. You look young. I'm thinking you're not 31. You look like you're like a sexy 21-year-old. So, okay, maybe not 21, 24, right? And he was Mexican, and he had piercings. He looked like a rocker, kind of Mexican, right? And then I think that's his friend. He's 39. He's pretty cute. Um, he's a barber, and those two, because they know that woman. Though I don't want to, get personal with their history or their relationship with each other. It's none of my business. Okay, maybe a little. Um, they were arrested for DUI, but they've been in there before, right? I'm sorry. Michael was hot. Oh my god, he was so cute. I'm sorry, inappropriate, but um let's just say that when we were into another building, I'm glad I sit like one in. I wish I looked around the whole building though, because I was too shy. Um, Lucky for me, I was sitting in that position, right? Because they were sitting not too far from me, and randomly we built up conversations because I don't know if I share all this, right? I want to share a little bit of a day so all of you know what's going on, but they were handsome. I gotta say, they were really handsome now. They were so sweet. I'm thinking they're men. Okay. Now that's masculinity that I like. Yeah, that's Chris, by the way. I think he's getting himself more ice cream. I don't blame him though. I know he's going to a lot. Because I ate some last night. It was ice cream fudge. After all of you went to bed, I know it's Lisa and Garnet. Dumbo remembers. But yeah, it was quite the experience. And yes, Melina Han. It wasn't bad. It wasn't. And Marcus, yes. So before they would escort me, because the officer was, because you know how they make sure that you don't escape or whatever, right? I would enter inside another facility and whatnot. I was inside the police car from 5-5 for 521, right? I wish I did have conversations with the police though, because I know there were. It was one that's I think she's a mother, same for like similar to Alice, right? I think because she had kids and she was showing the other officer, they're both Mexican, right? Some pictures. I can't wait until I make more connections with officers. Literally, I want that to happen. Like Zelda, for example. Um, they weren't harsh with me. It's just in the holding cell building they were. Even though the officer that was kind of a bully kind of joked about there would be murderers or whatever. Like, no. If that was the case, you'd be taking me to a general population prison, which doesn't make any sense, right? Also, I think that troll must have scared my mother. So, by the way, I want to say for the one that did that, that you basically did talk to a child in my stream inappropriately. Remember that. So, your face is up online, right? Even though it doesn't get a lot of views, so you can keep it up. You know that, right? And you traumatized him. So I hope you're proud of yourself because you're lucky because let's just say if you're still in this country, don't be surprised if ICE would kill you. Because let's see, you're a foreigner, right? And if you're not here legally, well, I don't care whatever it is. You know who you are that I'm speaking with. Because you may get killed, what you're doing. I'm just being honest with you. So that's what affect you in the future. I'm just giving you a warning. Okay? I'm giving you a warning right now. Yeah, me too, Alice. I miss her as well. Oh, Jared, that's terrible. And he was 19, so he could relate to me. And thank you, Mason. Yeah, Mason, the boys are really cute. You're kind of tall. Like, not your height. It's kind of hot that I look up to them. It was, sorry. Not to mention, there were some blacks in there. Oh, trust me.